Welcome to the Daily Threat, your go-to source for the latest in cybersecurity news and analysis. Today, we have a packed episode featuring major stories that could impact millions of people and businesses around the globe. Let's dive right into the details of today's top stories. Our first story is about a controversial feature from Google that has been making headlines. Google's AI Overviews feature is designed to summarize search results to provide users with a quick, AI-generated snapshot of information. However, this feature has not been universally welcomed, sparking significant frustration among users and raising several concerns. Users have reported that the AI summaries sometimes provide inaccurate, misleading, or overly simplified information. This can be particularly problematic for complex or nuanced topics where context and detail are crucial. Furthermore, content creators and website owners are concerned that these summaries may reduce traffic to their sites, as users may rely solely on the AI-generated snippets rather than clicking through to read the full content. While the primary concerns are around misinformation and reduced web traffic, there are cybersecurity implications as well. Malicious actors could potentially exploit AI-generated summaries to spread false information or direct users to malicious websites. If users rely too heavily on these summaries without verifying the information, they could be more susceptible to phishing attacks or other forms of cyber fraud. For those who wish to disable this feature, Google provides an option to turn it off in their account settings. Here's how you can do it. Go to your Google account. Navigate to Data and Personalization. Under General Preferences for the web, find Search Settings. Look for AI Overviews and toggle it off. Businesses and individuals should also educate themselves and their employees about the importance of verifying information from multiple sources to avoid falling victim to misinformation or phishing attempts. Our second story is a massive data breach that has hit WebTPA, a third-party administrator for health insurance plans. This breach has compromised the personal information of approximately 2.4 million individuals, making it one of the most significant breaches of the year. The breach was discovered when unusual activity was detected on WebTPA's systems. Upon investigation, it was found that attackers had gained unauthorized access to sensitive data, including names, addresses, dates of birth, social security numbers, and health insurance information. This data is now at risk of being used for identity theft, insurance fraud, and other malicious activities. Initial reports suggest that the attackers exploited vulnerabilities in WebTPA's IT infrastructure. This could have been through unpatched software, weak passwords, or phishing attacks targeting employees. Once inside the network, the attackers likely moved laterally to access and exfiltrate sensitive data. The risks associated with this breach are significant. Affected individuals may face long-term consequences, including financial loss and compromised health information. For businesses, the breach highlights the importance of robust cybersecurity measures. To protect against such breaches, businesses should regularly update and patch systems to fix known vulnerabilities, implement strong password policies, and use multi-factor authentication. Conduct regular security training to help employees recognize and avoid phishing attempts. Monitor networks continuously for unusual activity and respond promptly to potential threats. Affected individuals should remain vigilant for signs of identity theft and consider enrolling in identity protection services. Our final story today is a revelation from a senior cybersecurity official about ongoing attacks on mobile networks in the U.S. This disclosure highlights a growing and often underreported area of cyber vulnerability. According to the official, these attacks are sophisticated and primarily target the infrastructure of mobile networks. This includes everything from cell towers to the back-end systems that manage network traffic. The attackers are believed to be state-sponsored actors, possibly seeking to disrupt communications or gather intelligence. These attacks typically exploit vulnerabilities in the signaling protocols used by mobile networks, such as SS7 and Diameter. These protocols, essential for connecting calls and texts across different networks, have known security flaws that can be manipulated to intercept communications, track locations, and even perform denial-of-service attacks. The risks posed by these attacks are profound. Beyond the potential for widespread disruption of mobile services, there is the threat of espionage and the compromise of sensitive communications. This could impact not only individuals but also businesses and government agencies that rely on secure mobile communications. To mitigate these risks, mobile network operators should harden their signaling infrastructure by implementing security measures recommended by industry standards bodies. Regularly audit and update their systems to protect against newly discovered vulnerabilities. Collaborate with government agencies and other stakeholders to share threat intelligence and best practices. For end users, using encrypted messaging apps and VPNs can add an extra layer of protection against eavesdropping. That's all for today's episode of The Daily Threat. The cybersecurity landscape is constantly evolving, and staying informed is the first step in protecting yourself and your organization from these ever-present threats. Remember, The Daily Threat is brought to you by QIT Solutions, your partner in cutting-edge cybersecurity solutions. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Stay safe, stay secure, and we'll see you in the next episode.